Hi, this is Tool Dude Tony. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Tool Dude vs. Wild. On this episode, we're going to take a look at my new underquilt right there. That's the Incubator by Hammock Gear, the 0 degree model. Keeps you warm and toasty. We're also going to take a look at my new top quilt, also by Hammock Gear. It's called the Burrow, another 0 degree model. Check this out. This is fantastic stuff. One thing that happens with underquilts is that as you lay in them, you can develop a hollow spot here underneath your legs. Well, to take care of that gap so you don't get a cold back or cold legs or whatever, Hammock Gear has built in this low spot and kind of a shelf here, so that your legs are raised up and cradled against this downy goodness. This is fantastic. More stuff about this quilt. It's I think it's a differential cut. It's very tight on the inside, flat. The rows here, the baffles are very close together. It appears that they're very close together when you look at it inside. But from the outside, it's all nice and puffy and kind of gives the quilt the ability to snug very tightly against the bottom of the hammock, and thereby keeping you warm. I was going to say but I'm not going to say that. The sides have a channel with shock cord running inside. Helps to also keep it up close to you. They give you a little S-beaner on the ends with some shock cords so you can hook this to the end of your hammock suspension. Works out great. They've added several loops to the side, so if you want to do some additional attachments like I have here, it's easy to do. So let me show you how I've attached this thing. This is kind of cool. Now this is the foot end. At both ends they provided this lightweight S-hook. I've got it clamped around the hammock suspension itself. This is Amsteel. Holds it up tightly. I've got it cinched up. At the end is a drawstring, also with shock cord, so you can open it up to let air through if you're too hot, or you can pull this tight so that there's no gap here at the end. If you notice, these tubes of down are all running parallel to the hammock itself. Well, at the very end, just like you do on a shirt or a sweatshirt, they've added another tube going horizontally across the width of the hammock. These are called draft tubes. This also puffs up here and helps to hold this tight against the bottom of the hammock, keeps the cold air out, makes it good for you and me to stay warm. So I'm going to cinch this back up again because I like it a little tight. Now this may look a little strange, but people say, well, how do you hang an underquilt on the bottom of a Clark hammock? Well, this is pretty easy. Now I have these, this is a triangle thingy from Arrowhead Equipment. Basic triangle thingy with carabiners. Now Hammock Gear has added these Grosgain loops at strategic points along the underquilt. What I've done here is added the triangle thingy to my ridge line that I added to this hammock, attached with a Prusik knot up here. And just have it attached with these shock cords that are also adjustable. See, adjustable. Have it attached so that it holds this up a little better. Sometimes the heavier quilts tend to sag. This will definitely keep it from sagging. I've done this same thing at the head end also. Is my top quilt, also by Hammock Gear. It's also the 0 degree model. Same color as the outer quilt, but the inside of this one is black. That helps to hold the heat against it too. Now this one is a little bit different. The lines, instead of running parallel to the hammock, are actually running across. This helps to keep you warmer and bundle this thing up. Now they have different options for the ends. On this one I went with the standard model. What they've done here is create a foot box, kind of a tube that you can put your feet into. Now if you get too hot, they've got an adjustable strap on the end, or binding stuff that you can open up, let the heat go out if you wanted to, if it got hot. This has got snaps that hold this foot box together, regular old snaps, but it's nice. It's really good. So I'm going to leave mine snapped up because I'm going to sleep in it tonight, and I'm going to want to have a foot box for me. So this top quilt is called the Burrow, again by Hammock Gear. It's the workmanship is fantastic. Look at this. It even has they even put their label on it. You see that? Hammock Gear. HammockGear.com. Good stuff. Okay, well, this is Tool Dude Tony. I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Tool Dude vs. Wild. In this episode, we looked at the Burrow top quilt and the Incubator underquilt by Hammock Gear. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press the like button and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/ToolDudeTony. Thanks for watching. Tool Dude, out of here.